Have you ever heard the saying, solitude is where you find yourself? It's a beautiful thought, isn't it? But what if I told you that being alone doesn't just help you discover who you are? It awakens something extraordinary within you, something so profound that most people go their entire lives without ever realizing it exists. Yes, I'm talking about superpowers. Not the kind you see in movies. Not flying, not shooting lasers from your eyes. These are real powers hidden within the depths of your being. Powers that can completely transform the way you see yourself and the world around you. Powers that allow you to break free from the mundane and step into a life filled with clarity, purpose, and profound meaning. But here's the catch. These powers are reserved for the few. They're for the ones who dare to step away from the noise, the chaos, and the constant pull of the world. These powers belong to those who embrace solitude. So let me ask you, why are you here watching this video? It's not a coincidence, is it? Deep down, you've always felt it. That pull. That whisper that tells you there's more to life, more to you. You've always sensed that you're different, that you're destined for something greater. And now, you're about to take the first step toward uncovering what that something is. But before we go any further, let me ask you one important question. When was the last time you were truly alone? Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. Completely alone with your thoughts, your feelings, and your soul. When was the last time you disconnected from the endless noise of the world and tuned into the profound silence within you? If you're like most people, it's probably been a while. Let's be honest, we live in a world that never stops. We're bombarded by distractions, our phones buzz with notifications, our work demands our attention, our relationships tug at our hearts. And in the midst of it all, we rarely, if ever, give ourselves permission to simply be. But here's the truth, it's in those quiet, undisturbed moments, when the noise fades away and the world falls silent, that something incredible happens. It's in those moments that the chosen ones, people like you, begin to unlock the dormant superpowers hidden deep within them. So, if you've made it this far, don't stop now. Stay with me, because we're about to dive deeper into the transformative power of solitude and the secrets it holds. And while you're here, take a moment to do something that could change your life. First, click subscribe to the Awakening Pulse. This is where we explore profound spiritual truths that resonate deeply with those who are ready to awaken. Next, let me know in the comments if you're ready to unlock your potential. Just type 999 as a sign that you're ready to step into this journey. And finally, share this video with someone you know, someone who's ready to embrace something greater just like you are. Remember, your journey begins not in the chaos but in the silence. Stay with me until the end of this video, and together, we'll uncover the superpowers that are waiting for you. The first superpower that solitude unlocks is clarity. Imagine this: your mind is like a still lake. When the surface is disturbed by constant noise, whether it's the opinions of others, the expectations of society, or even the relentless chatter of your own thoughts, the water becomes cloudy, and you can't see the bottom. You lose sight of your truth, your direction, and your essence. But when you step into solitude, something remarkable begins to happen. The noise starts to fade, the surface of the water stills, and in that quiet, sacred space, you begin to see clearly. You see the truth of who you are, stripped of pretense and outside influence. You see your life, your relationships, and your purpose with unclouded eyes. This is the gift of clarity, one of the most powerful tools solitude can offer. Clarity is more than just understanding. It's an awakening. It's the ability to distinguish between what truly matters and what doesn't. It's the insight that allows you to make decisions from a place of wisdom rather than fear, intuition rather than doubt. But let's be honest, this gift doesn't come easily. To achieve clarity, you must first face the discomfort of being alone. Solitude is not always serene. It can be unsettling, even terrifying at times, because it forces you to confront the emotions you've buried and the thoughts you've been avoiding. It asks you to sit in silence with the raw, unfiltered truth of your being. But here's the paradox: the very discomfort you fear is the doorway to your power. So, let me ask you, are you willing to face yourself? Are you ready to confront the truths that may challenge you but ultimately set you free? Because clarity demands courage. It's not for the faint of heart, but for those brave enough to embrace it. The rewards are immeasurable. Once you begin to unlock clarity, something even more profound starts to emerge: your intuition. You see, your intuition has always been there. It's that quiet, persistent voice inside you, the one that gently nudges you in the right direction, the one that whispers truths your logical mind cannot comprehend. But in a world so saturated with noise, the opinions of others, societal pressures, the endless swirl of your own fears and doubts, it's easy to lose touch with this voice. This is where solitude works its magic. When you strip away the distractions and allow yourself to sit in stillness, your intuition becomes louder, clearer, undeniable. It's like tuning a radio to the perfect frequency. You finally hear the message that's been there all along. Your intuition isn't just a feeling, it's your soul speaking to you. It's the voice of the universe, the connection to a higher wisdom that guides you toward your greatest good. But here's the challenge. Most people don't trust it. They doubt it, second-guess it, and let the voices of logic, fear, and outside opinion drown it out. As one of the chosen, you must learn to listen to this voice and more importantly, to trust it, even when it doesn't make sense, even when it defies logic, even when it leads you down a path no one else understands. Because your intuition is your compass, your connection to the infinite wisdom that lies within you and beyond you. And here's the beauty of it: your intuition will never steer you wrong. It might take you down an unconventional path, but it will always lead you toward growth, truth, and alignment with your higher self. So, let me ask you again, do you trust yourself? Do you trust the quiet voice of your intuition? Or are you still searching for answers outside of yourself? Because the truth is, every answer you seek is already within you. As you unlock clarity and intuition, a powerful realization dawns: you are not a passive observer in your life. You are the creator. You hold the power to shape your reality, to align your external world with the truths discovered in your inner world. But this journey begins with solitude. It begins with stepping into the stillness and embracing the silence that allows your superpowers to awaken. The third superpower unlocked by solitude is manifestation, a force so profound that it shapes the very fabric of your reality. When you're alone, when the distractions fade and your inner world becomes still, you begin to see the creative power of your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions. They are not passive musings, they are dynamic forces, the raw materials from which your life is constructed. Most people go through life as unconscious manifestors. They drift, unaware that their beliefs are the architects of their experiences. They feel as though life happens to them, powerless to control the events unfolding around them. But the chosen ones understand a greater truth. They are co-creators with the universe. They realize that their thoughts and intentions hold the power to shape their reality, to bring their desires into existence. In the sanctuary of solitude, this power grows exponentially. Why? Because clarity and intuition, the earlier superpowers, lay the groundwork. When your mind is clear and your intuition is guiding you, your manifestations align with your highest good. But manifestation isn't as simple as thinking happy thoughts or making wishful declarations. It is a deeper, more intricate process that requires alignment on every level of your being. Manifestation begins with clarity, knowing exactly what you want. Then it demands alignment, aligning your energy, emotions, and actions with your desires. It requires trust in your intuition, which acts as your compass, showing you the steps to take. And finally, it calls for inspired action, the bridge between the intangible and the tangible. This is where solitude becomes essential. In solitude, you have the space to get clear on your deepest desires, untainted by the noise of others' opinions or societal expectations. You have the space to align your energy, to envision your desires as already real, and to take the first steps toward making them so. Solitude allows you to enter a state of flow, where the universe meets you halfway, responding to the clarity of your intentions. But let me ask you, what are you manifesting right now? Are you consciously creating a life that reflects your highest vision? Or are you unconsciously manifesting a reality shaped by fear, doubt, and limitation? The truth is, you are always manifesting. The question is whether your manifestations come from a place of power or from a place of fear. As you begin to master manifestation, you unlock another incredible gift: emotional resilience. This fourth superpower is one of the most underestimated, but perhaps the most transformative. Emotional resilience is the ability to navigate life's inevitable storms with strength and grace. And it is forged in solitude, where you cannot escape the raw experience of your emotions. In the quiet of solitude, there are no distractions to numb you. There is no social media to scroll through, no endless tasks to bury yourself in, no external noise to drown out what's stirring within. You are left with your emotions, raw, unfiltered, and undeniable. This confrontation can be uncomfortable, even painful. But it is in this crucible of stillness that true resilience is born. Most people avoid their emotions. They suppress them, distract themselves, or numb the pain with fleeting comforts. But as a chosen one, you are called to face your emotions head-on. To sit with the discomfort, to feel the pain, the fear, the sadness, without judgment, without running away. And in doing so, you discover a profound truth: your emotions are not your enemy. Emotions are simply energy in motion. They are waves passing through you, not permanent fixtures. When you allow yourself to feel them fully, without resistance, they lose their power to control you. You realize that you are not your emotions, you are the observer, the one who remains constant as the waves rise and fall. This is emotional resilience, the ability to feel deeply without being overwhelmed, to embrace vulnerability without losing strength. It is the power to face life's challenges with an open heart and a steady spirit. But let me ask you, are you willing to face your emotions? Are you ready to sit with the discomfort, to feel the pain without turning away? Because this is the path to emotional freedom. As you master your emotions, you unlock the fifth and final superpower: self-mastery. This is the pinnacle of the chosen one's journey. Self-mastery is the ability to rise above the lower aspects of yourself, fear, doubt, ego, and align with your highest self. It is the power to create your life intentionally, rather than reacting to the circumstances around you. It is the ultimate freedom, the ability to choose who you are, how you show up, and how you shape your destiny. But self-mastery is not a destination, it is a lifelong journey. It requires discipline, commitment, and a willingness to confront the deepest parts of yourself. It is not achieved overnight, nor is it free of challenges. But for those who embrace the journey, it offers unparalleled power and peace. This is why solitude is so vital. In solitude, you have the space to observe yourself with clarity and honesty. You can reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and make conscious choices about the person you want to become. You step out of the cycle of unconscious reactions and into a space of intentional creation. Most people are slaves to their minds, ruled by their thoughts, emotions, and habits without even realizing it. But the chosen ones understand that they are not their thoughts, not their emotions, not their circumstances. They are the creators of their reality. They have the power to choose how they respond to life, no matter what it throws their way. Self-mastery is not about perfection. It's not about never feeling fear or doubt. It's about recognizing those moments when fear arises, when doubt creeps in, and choosing to rise above them. It's about aligning with your higher self, even when it's hard. It's about choosing love over fear, again and again. So let me ask you, are you ready to master yourself? Are you ready to take full responsibility for your life, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions? Because this is the ultimate superpower, and it is the key to living as a chosen one. Because this is what it takes to unlock the superpower of self-mastery. Now that you understand the 5 superpowers that solitude unlocks: clarity, intuition, manifestation, emotional resilience, and self-mastery, you might be asking yourself, what's next? How do I fully step into these powers and embrace my role as a chosen one? The answer is simple yet profound. You must be willing to walk the path of solitude. This journey isn't easy. It demands courage, a willingness to embrace discomfort, and the strength to face your inner fears. Solitude will test you. It will bring you face to face with uncertainty, stillness, and the raw truth of your inner self. But here's the revelation: solitude is not a punishment, it is a gift. It is a sacred sanctuary where the noise of the outside world fades, and the whispers of your soul become audible. It is the space where true transformation begins. Transformation that reveals not who the world wants you to be, but who you truly are. Imagine this: the greatest visionaries, spiritual leaders, and revolutionaries throughout history. What do they all have in common? At some pivotal point in their lives, they turned inward. They embraced solitude. Whether through meditation, reflection, or silent retreat, they discovered their inner light and aligned with the wisdom of the universe. And now, it is your turn. Here's the reality: most people fear being alone. They fear the silence because silence reveals what we have been avoiding. The emotions we've suppressed, the questions we've left unanswered, and the truths we've hidden even from ourselves. Rather than facing this stillness, many people seek distractions. They drown themselves in noise, social media, endless tasks, shallow relationships, all in an effort to avoid the uncomfortable yet liberating journey inward. But you are not like most people. You are among the chosen ones who understand that stillness is where the magic happens. Stillness is where transformation occurs. Stillness is where your power is unlocked. So, how do you embrace solitude? How do you turn what many fear into the source of your strength? The first step is deceptively simple. Create space for it. Dedicate time each day, even if just a few minutes, to be alone with yourself. Turn off your devices, step away from the chaos, and sit in silence. At first, it may feel unsettling. Your thoughts may race, your emotions may bubble to the surface, and the urge to distract yourself will be strong. But resist that urge. Stay present. Breathe through it. This is the process of transformation. This is the path of the chosen one. As you deepen your practice of solitude, you will notice something extraordinary. You will gain clarity about your purpose, your values, and your path forward. Your intuition will sharpen, guiding you with a wisdom that transcends logic. You will experience the power of manifestation, watching as your energy aligns with your desires and the universe responds. You will develop profound emotional resilience, learning to navigate the full spectrum of your emotions without being overwhelmed. And most importantly, you will achieve self-mastery, gaining control over your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Here's the paradox. Embracing solitude doesn't mean isolating yourself from the world. In fact, the deeper you connect with yourself, the more deeply you can connect with others. When you unlock your superpowers through solitude, you show up in the world in a way that is transformative. Not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. You become a beacon of light, a guide for those still lost in the noise of the world. So now I ask you, are you ready to walk this path? Are you ready to embrace solitude, to face yourself, and to unlock the superpowers that have always been within you? Because here's the truth, you've had these powers all along. They were never missing, only waiting for you to claim them. The journey ahead will not be easy. It will demand courage, commitment, and a willingness to step into the unknown. But it will also be the most rewarding path you will ever walk. Path that leads to true freedom, true fulfillment, and the highest expression of your potential. So, will you continue to lose yourself in the distractions of the world? Or will you step into the stillness and embrace the gift of solitude? The path is open. The gift is waiting. All you need to do is take the first step. Everything you've been searching for, the answers, the wisdom, the power, has been within you all along. You only needed the silence to hear it. If this resonates with you, I invite you to join us on this journey of transformation. Subscribe to The Awakening Pulse to continue exploring the path of the chosen one. If you found value in this message, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a comment below. Let us know how you're embracing the power of solitude in your life. Remember, the journey begins now. The choice is yours. Will you take that step?